Alright guys, so I totally lied. I totally forgot there was more characters to play and read. Like Isabelle. Um, my bad on that one. So we're not done. And we also need to read Anaya's end. But yeah, I totally forgot about her. Yay. Okay, so Isabelle Morgan, theater teacher. She, her, she's 27. Like Sampleton before it was, oh fuck, Sampleton before it was cool. No longer like Sampleton. Bitches be singing all the time and wonder why people call them birds. Okay. Um, cool. Alright, so let's read her. Let's read her. She's not my preferred. Y'all haven't picked up on that. She's a little annoying. She doesn't seem like she's anybody's preferred in the game. Maybe Malik. But even he was kind of annoyed by her, so whatever. Oh good, there's no content warnings. Oh, okay. Alright. The lights are low, the soundtrack is set. No, it's not Mariah Carey. Act 1, Scene 4. The Lament. Name, our heroine, sets foot on the stage. A single tear falls down her cheek. After an intense argument with her presumed-to-be savior, name limits, remorses. No, that's not a word. She, gets sad. Whatever. Oh, if only I'd never spoken. Now I regret everything. This is probably the shittiest line you've ever written. You erase that. I hate myself. Nice try. It's supposed to be in character. I wish he would help me escape instead of being an asshole. Isn't this supposed to be lament? She's supposed to be lamenting. You wrote that and you need to stick to your guns. Writing this scene is going to be a doozy. You sigh. If my knight knows I rely on him, why is he treating me this way? He should respect me. Just because I need help doesn't give him permission to think less of me. I'm a person too. I have my own aspirations too. Just because line? What? Line, hello? You are the worst writer on the planet. The world you built sucks. Your love interest sucks. The side characters are practically caricatures. I could never say that word right. Jesus fuck, are you trying to get canceled online? Your lead looks like every other lead in a lineup of 1,000 leading girls. You can't even get your lead's voice right. Maybe you're not as creative as you think you are. Oh? Shit. Line. Oh, it's a line that you want, Abuela? I can get you one. Helena Morgan, college student, Isabelle's sister. Aww. Hearing your sister right outside your door startles the fuck out of you. Necesito una lima? I need a lime. What do you think it meant? I don't know, I can't, I don't do no. You slam your binder shut and examine the cover. You had it for years and not an inch of progress has been made. You throw out potential stories each month because, well, they fucking suck, to put it plainly. You figure that one day you'll find the perfect muse and everything will fall into place because that's how writing works. You've honed your craft in the world of fan fiction. You have so much fan fiction under your belt. Writing original work sucks. With fan fiction, you could work with already established characters, already established worlds. You didn't need to explain anything because your readers already knew who everyone was. You had fun when you were a fanfic writer. You'd like to call yourself an OC fanfic writer, but you have to be honest with yourself. Your OCs sucked. Those fics never worked out, and now you understand why. Building things from the ground up is not really your thing. This original shit is for the birds. It's interesting seeing her perspective. Watch me like her. Don't quote me on that. The cover of your binder is tacky. Who keeps that many fandom stickers on the book? Plus the recently scratched off stickers of Supernatural after the whole queer baiting debacle. 15 years and this is all you get. You bury your gaze. You can't support problematic media like that. Not after TJLC. You jump to your feet and forget about those stupid fucking binder. It sounds like you needed downstairs. As soon as you set foot outside, oh, we live in a house full of people. That's what I remember this. As soon as you set foot outside your room, the chaos of the house envelops you. Is that envelopes? Yeah, I can't say nothing. Everyone is getting ready to go, and you should too. In the kitchen, your sister, Helena, is getting her hands smacked, while your younger sister, Verenia, is laughing. Helena is a good cook when she wants to be, but Abuela knows best as always. That's a head count of 3. Your dad comes down the stairs with his briefcase half open while you take it from him. Helena hands him a lunchbox. You organize what's inside to the best of your ability and then seal it shut, properly this time. He takes it and gets moving. Gregory Ariel Morgan. Have a great day, Dad. Next comes your mom, and she gives each of you in the kitchen a kiss before letting out a tired sigh. Violetta and whatever that, Morgan, receptionist. You hear all that? The music from Enrique's room? Don't you think he gets tired? And it's awful music. Aw, abuela. Marina Abuela Isabelle Soto Munoz. Domestic goddess. Aw. That's what all the practice is for. Enrique comes out of his room as if summoned by his name. Enrique Jesus Soto Jimenez. Isabel's uncle, okay. Oh, look who decided to join the family, in the morning no less. Buenos dias. Did you stay up all night? Damn, there's a lot of people. Verena Teresa Morgan. High school student, Isabel's sister. Oh, there's a lot of people up in this house. Wouldn't you like to know? Well, we can't sleep with all that music blasting at all hours. You need to turn it down. Yeah, we all need to focus. We've got work to do. Actual work to do, frankly. It's insane how little work the boys in this house get away with doing. You hardly consider Enrique an adult. He's consumed by his little hobbies, like he didn't get a fulfilling high school life or something and he can't let go. You're into music too, but geez, learn some self-control. There are limits. See, Mama's right. Oh yeah, for sure. The car horn honks outside. Hi. Have a good day at work, Mama. Your mama takes her things and does a light, weird trot thing to join your papa in the car. Abigail leaps off the couch and loses her balance in the process. You can't tell if she genuinely is about to fall or she's doing it on purpose. None of you are close enough to catch her anyway, so you all stare at her. Who is this? Abigail Ruth Morgan. Isabel's sister. She has a lot of sisters. She regains her balance. I got it. No need to stare. I know I look like a whale. My ride is outside. Have a good day. Abibi, be safe. Helena passes off her lunch and she's on her way. A beat of silence passes before Abuelita has to say something. I can't believe she let that man get her pregnant and they're not even married. No matter what I say, children never listen. Verenia, go check on your brother. Yes, ma'am. Oh, Christ, I'm gonna be late for class. Hey, do not use the Lord's name in vain. What's your problem? I'm not even gonna speak in Spanish. I won't say that anymore. I won't do it again. These kids. You watch your abuela move fluidly around the kitchen. She knows where everything is because she put it there and she knows how to use it all. You envy her. Envy is really one of your primary emotions, isn't it? You sigh. So are you just gonna stand there while your poor abuela does all the work? No, of course not. I didn't know what you were doing, Abuelita? You know, I'm clueless in the kitchen. Yes, of course. No good in the kitchen, no good at Spanish. What kind of Chilean are you? You sigh and join her at the counter. Our abuela is mean. No, go on, go have fun since you don't have any work to do here. Helena drops several things in the living room and makes the perfect opportunity for you to abscond. Un momento. What's the matter, Helena? What's wrong? Helena's on the floor picking up everything that fell out of her arms and shoving them into her bag. Oh, it's nothing. I've got this stupid thing for cultural studies class and it's an icebreaker. I told them that I'd bring the mock harvest crow to talk about the Grape Harvest Festival, and I can't find it. You haven't seen her crown, but you'll be damned if you don't help her find it. First, you check the usual places Helena happens to leave her things in the house. She's right behind you as you conduct your search. It's not in your room, not in hers, and not in Veronia's room. Not in the living room. Aha! You find it right beside the front door where she put it to make sure she didn't forget it. You hand it to her and usher her out the door. Thanks, Isa. You're a lifesaver. Have a good day. Isa, can you help me find something? Yes, anything for you, little sister. Name your price. Oh, I have a thing for class and I'm supposed to present a thing about La Fiesta de Fuego, and I can't find my La Fiesta del Fuego. Yeah, it's like a festival in Cuba, like a really... Shut up with the singing, Isabelle. Why is her abuela so fucking hateful? The way your grandmother looks at you really does sting. She's always disappointed in you. Not like you have any accomplishments to change her mind about you. I just need a flash drive. I can't find the one I saved the project on. I last had it in the living room. Maybe it's in the cushions? Yeah. You and Verinia search the cushions for barely a minute or two before you find her flash drive under the couch and tuck it in the side of her pocket of the bag. Thanks, Isa. Keep a better eye on that, okay? Have a good day at school. And last but not least, your scrappy little brother. Every day you hope he'll come downstairs by himself, but alas, he never does. You trudge up the stairs to meet him halfway because, of course, you have to. He's lying in bed as you expected. You peek through his curtains and the sun shines directly on your face. It's warm and welcoming and graceful. You feel a tune coming on and prepare to sing your little heart out like a nightingale. Tulito, Lito, wake up. Tulio, oh, is it Tulio? Tulio groans. Truth be told, he's not running all that late, but you still throw his curtains open. He grabs his blanket at the same time you grab the other end and pull. Tulio Jose Maria Morgan, high school student, Isabelle's brother. Isa, what the fuck? It's time to wake up. You can't miss the bus for school. Abulita has made you breakfast already, and she has your lunch too. He throws his arm over his eyes. For a moment you think he's just gonna ignore you. Okay, I'll be done in a minute. Jeez. Your breakfast will be getting cold. You need it up now. Fine, can I at least get dressed, please? Or do you want to supervise that too? Ew, no. Gross. Grody. I better see you getting out of that bed, young man. He sighs, but he does sit up, and that gives you enough confidence to go back downstairs to wait in the living room with our hateful ass, Abuela. You flip through your work in your binder, hopefully quietly enough that your grandmother won't have some shit to say. You can confidently say there's nothing special inside of your binder, even the covers of your binder really, but you know what they say, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Besides, Abulita would be pissed if you went to the store and didn't get anyone else anything because you were fussing with your binder and didn't have time to. You're an adult, and it's your hard-earned money. If your siblings needed something, they should damn well go to the store themselves. But God forbid you use any of these excuses. It's best to avoid that can of eggs altogether. Or was it worms? Cake? At last. Tulio comes lumbering down the stairs in a way that only teenage boys who play basketball are known to do. You know he got ready, but the two of you have very different definitions of ready. Tulio Jose Maria, you're a mess. Make sure everything stays in your bag and your hair is all over the place. You're running late. You reach to help him with his bag, and like you expected, he pulled his bag away from you. Okay, yeah, I get it. I was tired. He dodges again. And when you try to fix his hair, why does he always have to make things so difficult? He's so damn obtuse. It's like he was built to get under your skin. If it hurts him so much to make himself presentable, he can at least let you fix him up a little bit. You can't let him embarrass the family, not any more than you do anyway. If you didn't stay up all night and watch those streamers, you could get out of the house on time. Maybe I should set a limit on those devices you have. Please, Isabelle, you're not my mother. You know the look on his face. It says I dare you. You and I both know who'll get in trouble for it. Hey, Watch your tone with me. I've never claimed to be your mother, but I am an adult and you are the child, and you'll respect me as long as you live in this house. I'm trying to help you, and like every day, you won't listen to me. You never listen. He groans and doesn't grace your statement with an answer. He heads into the kitchen with his usual lazy, disinterested walk to your abuela. She daintily grasps his arm, ready to kiss his ass in a way that she'd never kiss ass for another soul on this planet. Good morning, mi vida. Good morning, my sweetheart. Did you sleep well? Abuela gives him a kiss on the cheek, and he aggressively wipes it off. It's the fastest he's ever moved all morning. Tulio grabs his lunch, mooses his hair a little, and heads toward the door. Have a good day, Isa. You sharply inhale. Your grandma hobbles out of the now clean kitchen. I do all the work in this house. After she's gone, you finally exhale the breath you were holding in the second one, and the one you were just holding. Ooh, our grandmother is a character. Christ. You head back upstairs to your room, sit back at the desk, and crack your knuckles to put a little more work into your script. Right. What the fuck were you writing? You don't even know what was going on through your head when you wrote any of this down. You erase a bunch of it. You know what? You're just not pressed for time. But you might as well head out for work. You and I both know you're not going to get anything done on this damn script. You get your shit together and head out to the bus stop. You're not sure when the next bus comes, but it doesn't matter considering how early you are. You could honestly take the wrong bus to the opposite side of town and still make it to work on time. We just need to get the fuck about that house. It's a little more chillier than you thought it would be. You don't want to go back home. You never do. Hell, I don't blame her. Opening curtains. Aw, see, I love, like, body representation. I love it so much. So maybe she isn't, like, as obnoxious as she comes off. Alright, oh god, Ashley. Alright, let's do it. Sorry if my reading is a little bit off. It's like 6:20 in the morning. I'm a little sleepy. Ableist language and alcohol. Okay. Cynthia, Jaden, Princess, Matilda, unnamed main character, sits in her bed reading a book. She puts the book down. Why is she reading a book? What scene is this? What act is this a part of? Why do you keep fooling yourself into thinking you can write? You can't even start from the very beginning and maintain a clear narrative. What are her motivations? What are your motivations? Who is she? Who are you? What can fill this blank space of a character for your story? If you can't write a single fucking character, how are you supposed to write a whole fucking play? That's a good question. Oh, fuck. Isabelle, you need to buy spices for the kitchen, now. Yes, ma'am. You answer your abuela eagerly. You know any other reaction would be met with criticism. She would straighten up your attitude with a number of things. Your weight, your hair, your job, your blemishes. Ooh, she's a bitch. Anything that's less than perfect. You just aren't in the mood. So instead of asking for one of your siblings to take you, so that you can continue working, a sibling to take your place so you can continue working, get ready to go to the grocery store. Isabelle, go buy some of the spices for dinner tonight, is what she asked you. It's about 12:45 p.m. when you grab the list of spices your abuela gives you and you head out. You feel a little irked at being asked to go out, but there's nothing you can do about it. You can only hope to lighten your mood while you shop. And cheer yourself up. You do while you shop at Buy's Market. Your abuelita would prefer it if you went to La Verdularia. I don't know how to say these words. You prefer to avoid having to humiliate yourself with your poor Spanish whenever possible. Same. The chance of running into someone trying to talk to you there is nearly 100%. You make little songs for each of the spices. It probably makes them feel as warm and happy as you do. I mean, that's good that she still feels warm and happy with dealing with all the shit she has to deal with. Paprika, Rika, come into my basket. You're lost in high notes when someone calls out to you. Fuck. Excuse me. Her voice sounds sweet with a twinge of insincerity. Do you need something? Did my singing bother you? Did my singing bother you? That's alright, walking in on you singing can be pretty astonishing, breathtaking even. Did my singing bother you? Not really, I was just confused. Oh, sorry. Sorry, I was just moving my chair. I get like that sometimes. I guess it can be a little annoying. I'm a theater teacher, if that explains anything. Yeah, it explains a lot. Ouch. Now, could I just get... Did you want some paprika too? I was actually looking for vanilla extract. Vanilla extract, vanilla extract, vanilla extract. Oh, okay, cool. It's right over there. You point to where the vanilla extract is. She reaches out for it, and that's when it hits you. You know her from somewhere. You recognize her by her pink hair. Can I help you with something? She's the internet personality that makes videos. The kids in your classes won't shut up about her. Do you stream on Twitch or something? You just look like really familiar. Don't you stream on Twitch or something? How did you know? Oh, my kids really like you. Well, not my kids, but the kids I teach. I saw them watching you when they were supposed to be rehearsing. Oh, let me introduce myself. I'm Isabelle. Everyone calls me Isa. It's nice to meet you. I'm Ashley. It's nice to meet you too. She smiles at you and you smile back. She's always angry in her videos, so you thought she'd be angry in real life. Bitchy even. Seeing her now though, she has a certain cuteness to her, a sheepish cuteness that is growing on you with each passing moment. She seems like a good person, at least from the first meeting, and you could even maybe even see her as being a little more reoccurring figure in your life. Not that you mean anything untoward. Maybe. I'm sorry if I bothered you with my singing though. I was hoping things would magically come to me if I just sang them my way. Your smile falls into a frown and you lose the happy-go-lucky tone in your voice. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. What's the problem? You laugh nervously. What are you supposed to tell this cute girl you just met? I feel like my siblings don't value me. My abuela judges me constantly and it makes me feel like I can't live for myself. I wish my family would respect me more at nearly 30 years old. 30 years, and what have you accomplished? The kids in your scene study groups have more potential than you do. You're sure they'll accomplish their dreams, leaving you in the dust. Let's be honest, you still live with your family and you're just as dependent on them as they are on you. You'd be lying if you said you felt comfortable even entertaining the thought of moving out. You don't know if you could handle living alone, and that makes you pathetic. You're no better than a middle-aged men mooching off their mothers and living in their basements. You don't want better for yourself. You take a deep breath. You are not a failure. You are not a failure. Just working and family stress. I sing whenever I need to let go of some of that energy. Has anyone told you you're like really kind before? Not really, no. I appreciate it though. I kind of make a living being a bitch to people, so it's nice to see my good side being noticed. What a funny thing to say. You can't help but smile. Well, I'm glad I could help. You did. Anyways, if I could just grab the vanilla extract. Oh, I thought she did already. Yeah, of course. Sorry, I was in your way. May I ask what you're cooking? Smoothly, you just stand in her way while bombarding her with questions. You really want to smack yourself on the forehead, but you don't. But you don't need to give Ashley another reason to think you're being a weirdo. I don't really know yet, to be honest. I'm just gonna sleep for a few hours, stream, and figure out dinner after I sleep again. I just happened to remember I was out of vanilla extract. You bake a lot? A woman who can cook. Imagine, you, Isabella Morgan, with a woman who can cook. You need to give yourself a chance. I do actually. It was probably pretty obvious from my basket, huh? A little, but that's a nice hobby. I don't really cook or bake much on my own, so I admire that. Oh, thank you. Keep scoring points, Isa. Don't be my leak. Yeah, absolutely. My abuela takes care of those things. Everyone says I should be a little more self-sufficient, but I have a lot going on. Theater's kind of my life, you know. It's where my career is and where I made most of my friends. I get it. I feel the same way about games. It's where I've made most of my friends. You feel some sort of odd connection with this woman. You two are the same kindred spirits, if you will. You haven't felt this eager to make a connection with someone in a long time. It's been almost 10 years. That makes sense. Can I be weird for a second? Sure, go ahead. You seem like the kind of person that has a lot of friends. She has a personable energy about her. You suppose she has to, otherwise she'd have no platform to speak of. The type of person who draws people in. Really? Thank you. I can't say you're 100% right about that, though. She gives you a big, beautiful smile and giggles a little awkwardly. From what you can tell, The sound surprised her more than it surprised you. No problem, I'm sure you get good friends in no time. Thanks, I'm sure someone like you would be a great friend. Oh, look at that game, she said. She just spat at us. She says that last part in a suggestive tone. Maybe she isn't lying about not having a lot of friends. Maybe she doesn't have any friends at all. Yikes, that's kind of rude. It was nice chatting with you. I guess we should both get going, huh? We're gonna make the first move, because why not? Say, I know this is crazy, but do you want to get coffee or something? As friends, you just seem like a really cool person, and I'd love to keep talking to you. Friendship comes first in any relationship. You can never go wrong with being friends with your partner. Here, I'll give you my number if you take your phone out. Just text me and I'll reply sometime after my stream. You take out your phone and unlock it. Score! You're blushing as Ashley inserts her contact details into your phone. You don't think that you've ever tried to become friends with a professional gamer before? Or crushed on one like this before? Okay, cool, I'll text you later. You can't help but sing a little bit. Once you and Ashley part ways, you get back to shopping. Get spices, Abuela told you, but the list she gave you is more than spices. If she has the gall to ask you what took you so long, then this will be your excuse. You just need to grab a few more things. Alright, you waited a few hours before you texted Ashley. No, you didn't just stare at her contact in your phone until you felt like it wouldn't be awkward to message her. No, you're not obsessing over how she added some emojis next to her name in your contact book. You texted her a few hours ago and she still has yet to answer. You know she's not ignoring you. She's just in the middle of a stream for a few hours. You checked. To pass the time, you've been doing a few miscellaneous activities. Cleaning, writing your script, checking on your siblings, seeing if your parents need anything. Abuela knows you're waiting for something and she keeps eyeballing you each time you pass her. You dread the moment she actually asks. Your phone chimes and vibrates in your head. Finally! Hi. I just finished my stream, so I'm pretty tired. What's up? Aww, smiley face. Good, just finished up working on some stuff for the kids today, so that was fun. Anyway, it must have been so weird getting accosted by me at the grocery store, lol. Thanks for letting me talk your ear off. Getting... No problem. It's just nice having potential friendships again. Can she sense your intentions? Is she getting uncomfortable? Great going, Isa. Yeah, me too. So, that coffee, do you still want to do that? Definitely. I usually stream every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. My best days are Monday and Wednesday. Oh yay, Monday works for me too. It's a long weekend. When do you want to meet? How about 12? I know it's a super duper cute cafe near the grocery store. It's called Angel Bakery and Cafe. Have you been? Yeah, they have good pastries. Devil emoji. I'm down to go there. Oh shit. Okie dokie. I literally haven't said okie dokie in the longest time. Your hands feel dry as hell. You took the bus to the cafe, which is normally pretty swell, but today it felt extra dirty. People were coughing without covering their mouths or doing it with their hands, and there were snot-nosed little kids running up and down the aisle. Gross. I've never been on a bus, so I don't know what that's like. But I've heard some like fucked up stories. White people. And now your hands are all dry. You're running low on hand lotion in your bag, but you have enough to moisturize your hands in the aftermath of all the hand sanitizer you put on. Ashley was a few minutes late, but that's fine. That just gives you time to hype yourself back up after fighting all the bacteria and bad energy on the bus. It's not long before you see Ashley come out of the Uber nearby and make her way to you. Hey, sorry to keep you waiting. My fucking Uber was taking way too long. Her smile makes your heart speed up a little. Maybe you can work this out. You smile at her and wave. You hope she doesn't actually take it as, you know, her leaving you speechless. No problem. Come have a seat once you've ordered something, yeah? You find yourself singing again at the end of the word have. That frees up some of your attention. You get some funny looks, but it doesn't really matter to you. Ashley sits at the table after placing her order. So why me? What? What do you mean? You have no idea what she's asking you. Has she figured out you have a crush on her? Is she just asking why you want to be her friend? Your head's spinning. I mean, why would you hang out with me? You mentioned you spend a lot of time with theater people, and I'm not really that type of person. Why ask me to get coffee? Because I think you're cute? Because I was curious about you. I was curious about you. Does that sound weird? You had no choice but to be honest. She just had an energy about her that draws you in. She shakes her head in answers to your question. Thank God. You hear the barista call her name from the register, but you don't think she hears it. Maybe you misheard? Shortly after, someone brings Ashley's drink to your table. Oh, thanks. Oh, did you not hear them calling your name? Sorry, I was just too focused on you. Damn it. So you should have said something to her after a... Focused on you, she says? Oh, okay. You let out a breathy laugh. Ooh. Well, you know, you should pay attention when people are calling your name, but I'm glad you're interested in what I have to say. Can I ask you something weird? Go ahead. Are you, like, hitting on me or something? One can hope. It's not like you've planned your whole lives together, but you think it would be really nice to hold her hand for a while. Oh, nah, I'm not into women like that. Why do you ask? Well, damn. Damn it. You really got your hopes up, huh? It's kind of funny now that you're thinking about it. You became so desperate for contact with people outside of your family that you started to build yourself up around one girl you met at the supermarket. You don't know her that well, and the first thing on your mind is a relationship? Are you even ready to be in a relationship? You totally projected and elaborated a fantasy on this attractive, heterosexual stranger. I see. I guess I'm not used to people being interested in my life like that. Not unless they're trying to get into my pants, you know? I get that. One of my exes was like that. He always said we were closest during sex as everything else didn't count. Ugh, he fucking sucks. Anyways, are you into women? I don't care if you are, I'm just curious. Maybe. I'm still trying to figure this whole thing out. I've never been with a woman before. That's cool. I hope you figure it out. I heard that kind of stuff is hard. Thank you. It feels weirdly incredible to hear that. Satisfying. Liberating. You're happy someone can still accept you after hearing such a thing. You have no idea how your parents might take the news that you're interested in women, or even worse, how your abuela might act. You can practically taste the impending criticism should you ever bring this up with your family. What if your siblings think you're gross? It feels warm and comforting just to have one person to accept you. That's sad. Aww, look at them, they're so cute. It's just me moving in my chair, guys, sorry. So, what do you do other than game or bake? Usually I'd hang out with friends, but they all sided with my shitty ex-boyfriend. Sounds like something pretty bad must have happened. I'm sorry, I probably hit a sore spot. I swear I'm not usually like that. It's no biggie, really. Anyways, I've never been much of a baker or a cook, really. My one big talent has always been singing. You mentioned you're a theater teacher, right? How long have you been doing that for? A few years. I work at a theater camps and perform at this one theater. It's called Bella Calisis. The Bird Place? Yeah. I'll have to check you out sometime. When do you usually perform? I perform on the weekends, not to toot my own horn, but I'm pretty fun. I'm sure you'd have a good time. You're confident. Well, it wouldn't be the first time your boisterous self-confidence has turned people off. Maybe you should cool it? I mean, is that a bad thing? Nah, I'm pretty confident myself, you know. About what? I do, right? I just know you stream games. I assumed it was a side hustle or something. I wish I had energy for that sort of thing, other than theater, to be honest. I'm a professional gamer. I know how it sounds, but I'm damn good at my job. I see. That's amazing. I suck at video games, so I can't imagine it. You must be very popular, right? The melancholy rolls off your tongue before you can catch yourself. You don't mean to sound sad about her success. You just... Are you okay? You're getting the feeling that Ash is more empathetic than she lets on. Ash, does anyone call her that? Would she let you call her that? We're getting emotional. Yeah, I'm fine. Sorry about that. It's just personal stuff. Not you at all. You've been great. Fine. She seems hesitant. Do you want to talk about it? It's just kind of feels like I've given up. I had dreams of being on Broadway, and now I'm here. You rub your arm meekly. How out of character for you, Isabelle. Really, your personality is just a character you play at this point, a role you play for others. Your eyes are burning. I'm fine. I'm fine here, you know, but it's cool to see other people actually achieve their dreams. You take a deep breath, steadying breath, and put both hands around your drink to fiddle with it. That's just my chair, guys. Like, I keep fucking moving. I can't get comfortable. I just wish that could have been me, you know? I'm sure you can too. They say it's never too late, but what you're doing now isn't bad on its own either. You let out a sharp laugh at the end of on shrill note just to get this weight off your chest. It works for now. I'm sorry for unloading all this on you, but thank you, really. Thank you so much. It's no biggie. I'm not much of a singer, but I guess you can say we both manage our talents. You're right about that. Ashley nods in agreement as you smile at her. This has been surprisingly a great conversation. She seems like a great friend. Off of like meeting twice. You start thinking about how she said all her ex-friends sided with her shitty ex. Say, I have another question for you. Yeah? What's up? What kind of music do you listen to usually? Mostly pop music, sometimes heavy metal when I'm feeling angsty. I see, you sing. I'm sure it's obvious, but I mostly listen to show tunes. There's something about them that's so charming. So, why do you like to sing so much? Oh, I think it's just how I am. I've been singing ever since I was a kid. My dad has always sung with me too, so I guess I just picked it up from him. I sang in church, and I got to be in plays and musicals, and now here we are. There's a little rundown of my singing life. I'm happy you're interested. Most people I talk to have their own theater stories, and mine isn't really outside of the ordinary. It's nice to know that somebody out of those circles actually, like, cares. Anyway, that's enough about me. Geez, I just keep on talking about myself, huh? What made you become a professional gamer? She looks at you with an expression of uncertainty before answering. It was for a lot of reasons. Why does she keep doing this? What is this move? Like, what is this pose? Like, you try and egg her on. You'll feel awful. You'll feel awful later if she can practically write a novel about you while you scrape by knowing the bare minimum about her. Like, it just fits where I am in my life right now. It's just something I'm good at, and it really suits me. Makes me happy that I can pull this off, and, well, I feel super lucky sometimes. That's amazing. I love that for you. I really do. I know we haven't known each other for a long time, but it feels like we're really opening up to each other. Yeah, totally. She doesn't sound all that convinced. To be fair, you had to wrangle information out of her a few times during the brief hangout here. How brief has it been? What time is it? Hey, how are we doing for time? You don't have anywhere to be, do you? She checks her phone. I have some time. I just wanted to bake a bit when I got home before I'm getting ready for a charity stream. Wow, you do charity streams? I try to at least twice a month. I have a huge following, so it really helps. Charity is something that's pretty important to me. My mom used to create these care packages and send them home to Ecuador when I was younger. Even if we don't really vibe, I still want to follow her tradition. Wow, that's so amazing, kind of her. She has a platform and she should use it, right? But ultimately, it's her choice. Why are you thinking so hard about this? That's so cool. We're like really cool. Hey, it's whatever, really. No, that's great. Not just anybody can do that for others, you know. You're so right. Like, you're so right. Thank you. No problem. That really is super cool and obviously heartfelt. Honestly, the way she says it makes you think that she never told anyone about her personal connection to charity. Or maybe she has and you're projecting your hopes and dreams onto this very heterosexual woman again because you can't help yourself. Maybe if it was someone different you could, but wait, what were we talking about again? I should get back around 1:30 for lunch. If it's the first time in a while that my sisters, my brother, and my parents are all home. Or home-ish. I'm obviously not home right now. My abuela keeps insisting that we take time to eat together with her, and I want to do that. Family's important, you know? We'd love to stay and hang with Ashley some more, but you rely on public transit, and you're pushing your luck. I understand. I don't get to see my family too much because they're out west. How many siblings do you have? 3 sisters and a brother. It's a lot, but we make it work. We're out in the West. San Diego. Ooh, is that where you're from? Yeah, what about you? Are you from around here? Yeah, never really got a chance to leave, but I'm happy with that. I'm satisfied. Acting may be your strong suit, but lying sure as hell isn't. Yep, that is the most awkward thing you said today. It's like you have a reflective sticker on your forehead that says dunce. Please don't ask. 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 Okay. Okay. That's great to hear. Do you have to leave? You look a little anxious. Yeah, I do. It was great talking to you, though. Thanks for coming out with me. Can we meet up again? Yeah, totally. You can text me whenever you want, anytime. Are you sure about that? Not to brag, but I can be quite distracting over text. Is that so? Well, I always have a lot to say. Some people think it's too much, but I like it. That's totally fine. I just send a little meme and emojis. I'm not too hip with meme culture, but I'll do my best to understand them. Oh, you really do sound like a teacher. I'm taking that as a compliment. She smiles at you and you give one right back. Anyways, I'll see you around, right? Yeah, I'll see you around, Isa. You and Ashley stand up and awkwardly stare at one another. Something is missing. Ashley has no idea what it is. By which you mean a hug. You hold your arms out to her and she kind of just stiffly stands there. Awkward. Oh, do you... Ashley stares at you for a long moment before moving to return and embrace. Awkward? Not in particular. Seems more scared to touch you more than anything. You can't begin to guess how long it's been since she's been hugged by someone, genuinely hugged someone. Because weak little one-armed hugs just don't count like real hugs. She did mention earlier that she had lost all her friends. You're going to be her new friend, a better friend. Neither of you pull away for what feels like forever. You need this. Maybe the both of you do. It feels good. It feels really good. You let her go before things start getting weird. Like, what if one of you starts crying or something? That'd be so embarrassing, actually. It would be. Hopefully she needed that as much as you did, or else you'd feel really super awkward. Before you forget, you send Ashley a flyer to your next performance. You hope to see her there. The thought is kind of exciting. Sure, it's not the relationship you thought it could be, but having a new friend is refreshing. Things have a way of panning out, so you learn the most from them, right? Isn't that how it all works? Not having a girlfriend isn't the end of the world, or a boyfriend for that matter. You don't need to be in such a rush to settle down when all you want is to experiment. You got your entire life ahead of you. You can't be a failure yet. You're still in the very beginning of your story, no matter how shitty your brain makes you feel sometimes. You're just staring out, and now you have a cool new friend, someone who will be supportive of everything you do. You can't help but smile to yourself. You need to let more little things make you happy. All the small things. Well, that was a cute ending. But let's see the bad ending, because that's what I want to see. Or there might be multiple endings. I don't know, but we're definitely going to check. Nope. Just gonna see what endings we get, folks. Because I'm just genuinely curious how this can go. Okay. Oh, there's multiple endings. Okay, skip. Let's start to the good ending. Okay, so that was a good. Okay, bad. Way to go, Isa. Rare ending. Oh, well, let me... Why? Oh. I wonder how we piss her off. Okay, so now we need to see the second rare ending. I wish it continued so I could have just clicked. Alright, we'll get to you, Rocky, in a second, but... Hold up. There's some shit we need to see. There were several different endings with her, and we got the good one. Alright, so skip to the rare. I whine because my abuela whines. Huh. Maybe if we, like, hit on her or something, maybe it would cause like a reaction or something. Maybe, perhaps. But anywho, we shall continue this. I can't believe I actually thought it was done with Malik, but it's not. I forgot all about Isabelle. Um, yeah, guys, thanks for watching, and see you around.